Hi guys, Ann here, and today we have a little car vlog. I filmed a little coffee talk the same day. Today's Friday when I'm filming, but I'll probably go up to you on Saturday. It is exactly 5:08 at night, and I just have to go to PetSmart just to get dog food, a bag of dog food, and that's it. But I figure we'll take the time to talk. Let me tell you, my house right now is so chaotic. Like, I was like, I'm gonna go get dog food. Let me tell you why. So Lexi has off for the past couple weeks now on Friday and Saturdays, right? And you know, Lexi likes to cook, so she'll either cook on a Friday night or a Saturday night. Do you remember last week Lexi cooked? I wasn't feeling good, and she made fried chicken, baked mac and cheese, homemade cornbread, and she made green beans, right? And so Lexi had already told me, because I knew she was off, she was like, Mommy, I'm going to cook tonight. And I'm like, okay. Because I was filming, and I'm like, I haven't cooked for a while. I should cook. And then all of a sudden, when Lexi texted me, I was like, oh, thank God, right? And I was like, all right, what are you going to make? And she's like, I'm going to make baked ziti and cornbread. She's into this cornbread fix. Like, she always wants this cornbread. And she makes it good because she makes it sweet. Like, she makes like a glaze. Oh, it's so good. It's like a garlic sweet glaze. I don't even know how to explain it, but it really, really is good. Especially if it's warm, if you heat it up. But better the next day, you know? Like, you ever have like collard greens or like fried cabbage or something like that? Like, certain meals are just better the next day, you know? Maybe it's sitting more in the flavoring. I don't know. But so Lexi went to ShopRite to grab a few things that she needed, and she comes home and she gets into like pajama kind of like, you know, wear, and then like she's just cooking, relaxing. Remember, Lexi just had surgery a few months ago, so you know. Tyler comes home from work first. I was downstairs, I was editing my videos, and Tyler hasn't been feeling good. He's been having a headache and he's getting a cold. And let me just tell you, when Tyler's sick, he's a mean, you know what I mean? He is just moody, okay? So he comes home, Lexi's cooking, and he goes, he says to her, he goes, where'd you go, to ShopRite? Because he's seen the ShopRite bags, you know? And she's like, yeah. She was like, I had to get a couple things. And he literally goes, I can't make this up. He goes, you went to ShopRite in your pajamas? He was like, that's disgusting. He goes, that's why other countries talk about us. I looked at Lexi. Lexi looked at me, because I understand if you think she went to the store in her pajamas. Like, I get that. But when he goes, that's why other countries are talking about us. And I'm thinking, if you think that other countries are talking about Americans in our pajamas, they talk about a lot more than that. They can care less about that. You know, we're one of the most hated countries right now. But I had to turn around. And Lexi was, and because Lexi knows when he's like that, just, you know, whatever. And he'll apologize after a while. So I just like smiled and walked away. And I'm like, okay. Then he goes upstairs. You know, he gets in the shower, all that, whatever he does. Okay, so then here comes Isaiah. Remember I told you Isaiah and Tyler both get off of work at 4 o'clock. Okay. Isaiah comes home. He bought, let me tell you a little about Isaiah. Isaiah is my healthy kid. I tell you, he meal preps and all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, Isaiah makes really good money for a kid his age. I mean, not something like if you had a family and all this type of stuff, but Isaiah makes like $20 or $21 an hour, and he's only 20 years old, okay? He doesn't really have any bills, but a car payment, car insurance, and like, he was on my phone plan, but he pays his phone bill, you know. And then like he has a few credit cards, you know. And he only uses them. Let me get out of the sun. I'll be right back. Okay, this is much better. All right, and then he has like a couple credit cards, but like he only uses it for like gas or something like that. I always tell him, make sure you use it every month, but then like pay it off or whatever the case may be. But you have to use it so that, you know, you can build your credit up. Now, I helped Isaiah, all my kids build their credit up, because whenever I got a credit card, or like my ex-husband when we were married, we put the kids as an authorized user, and we made our payments. So even though they were underage and couldn't get a credit card, it was slowly starting to build their credit. So by the time they turned 18, I mean, Isaiah has not a black card, but an American Express, like it's unlimited, and he's only 20 years old. That's how his credit is, almost at 800, if it's not an 800. Like, he's got excellent credit. Lexi's got really good credit. Tyler has really good credit, you know. They got better credit than me, let's keep that real. But so anyway, so that's really all the bills he has, and then just like his everyday needs, or whatever the case may be. So my point is, so like a couple of weeks ago, Isaiah's always calling me saying, Mom, I got a package coming. Can you keep an eye on it, or something like that? Sure, no problem. So then he had this big package, right? And I'm like, damn, this thing's heavy. Look at it, and it's a refrigerator, but it's a wine like thing. It has a temperature and everything. And I'm like, so he comes home, like, what the hell did you get that for? He was like, oh, well, it was on sale. He didn't drink, you know, and all he does is keep water bottles in it. He bought himself the new iPhone 16. I don't think they're at the stores yet, but you can pre-order it. And so then it was supposed to come on September 30th. Then they moved it up to, it was supposed to come Saturday. But then they said Friday, today. Well, he was off this coming Saturday. So when they said today, he was like, Mom, I got a package coming, UPS, it needs to be signed for, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll wait for it. You know, I'll listen for it. And now Isaiah got his own line because he was able to upgrade. And I'm like, look, even though you pay your phone bill, but you need to, you know, get your own, have it in your name now. So that's what he did. We switched it over, and now he has his own account. And so I was joking with him, and I probably shouldn't have, because he's just getting off at work. And I'm like, oh, I was like, your phone didn't come. And he's like, oh, stop playing. I seen it was delivered. I'm like, well, it wasn't delivered here. Right? He's like, Mom, don't tell me that. He was like, that's an expensive thing. And I'm like, I'm just kidding. He almost had a heart attack. So then he comes in, and he's like, and I'm like, then him and Lexi started bickering, because I didn't realize that Isaiah had already went into the account and turned off his, like, tried to switch it over. Because if I'd known that, because see, then he don't have a phone line. They cut it off on mine, even though he's able to keep his same number, but he didn't get his phone yet till today. Or I didn't know he's going to do that, or I would have just said, wait till you get the phone today, and then you switch everything over. So like all day today, he didn't have a phone, because I guess he did it last night. And so Lexi and Isaiah have iPhones. So when your phone is not on, you can still text, you know, get a hold of somebody with an iPhone user. I have Android. And so I guess he wanted to remind Lexi. He knew Lexi was off. Like, you know, tell Mom, don't forget about the package or what have you. So Lexi tells me, I'm like, yeah, I know, I got it. But Lexi never texts him back to say, yeah, I told Mom. So all day he was stressing. So when he comes in the house, and Lexi's in the kitchen, and he's like, you never text me back, I was waiting. And so Lexi was like, well, I told Mom when you told me. He was like, yeah, but I you know, it was just a thing. I'm like, oh my God, this house. I said, you know what? And the whole time, Lexi's on the phone on FaceTime with her friend. So like, he's listening to all this, and I'm like, oh my God, this house is crazy. I said, all right, I gotta go get dog food. I said, I'll be back. Oh my goodness. It's just a little crazy time. Anyway, by the time I get back, they will be settled. Lexi's food will be done. Did I tell you what she's making? Baked ziti and cornbread. And then they'll be fine. Oh God, one of those days. So I don't have any makeup on. I have a little lip gloss. I only have, look, just a little bit. Even if I do this, I just have a little bit of eyebrow pencil on. See, look, you can't even. I dyed my hair the other day, and then I learned my lesson, and I did my eyebrows, but I always do it the last like 3 to 5 minutes when I'm getting ready to wash my hair out. So I barely had the hair dye on long, and it's a little dark. But by the time you're seeing it, I'm going on my date. I'm filming on Friday, so tomorrow is my date. We got to figure out like where we're gonna go and all of that. So once I talk to him tonight, we figure out where we're gonna go. I made like a coffee talk, which you guys already seen, and I was asking you what should I wear and all that. So when that goes up tonight, I'll see it, and then tomorrow, before we go out tomorrow night, you know, I'll pick something up if I don't have it or what have you. But I'm just so nervous. I figured, let me get everything done. Let me get my videos uploaded, make my thumbnails, get this dog food, get everything done. And then I'm gonna call him, or you know, FaceTime him or something. I don't know. So I'm nervous about that. I don't know what it is. It's like, he's my friend. Like, I do like him. I think he's nice. I'm interested. But it's not like we're like, I'm in love or, you know, it's nothing like that. And my feelings wouldn't be hurt if he just wanted to be a friend. You know, like, it's not at that point yet. You know, I'm not there yet. Like, I would be okay. It's just nice to talk to somebody that we can, like, you know, just talk about things. And, you know, I just don't know how to explain it. It's just nice. You know, to somebody say, how was your day? How are you? You know, stuff like that. What did you do today? Or how, you know, whatever the case may be. That is nice, because I didn't have that. I remember, even when my ex-husband would always want to try to argue when he would leave and stuff, I would always say, all right, well, be careful, you know, have a good day or whatever. And he'd say, why do you always say to have a good day? And I'm like, I think to myself, well, because God forbid you leave and get in a car accident or something happens, you know, I don't want to be the last thing, an argument. But isn't that how normal people are, especially when you're married or in a relationship? And I don't know. So it's nice to have somebody that's like that. Every time I'm in the car, I notice when I'm editing, I'm always itching my nose. And I think because when the air's on, the vent's on, I don't know. It's like lint or something, you know, that's dust. I don't know. But, so it's nice. You know, I used to always ask him, how was your day? How was this? But he never, ever asked me, like, how was your day? Sometimes, but not like, what'd you do today? How'd you get, you know, he would come in the house, say, did you get this done? Did you do this? Did you, like, he was my father. It was just very weird behavior, you know. You know, just as somebody to say, how are you? Means a lot. Like, I told you guys, I would be downstairs in the living room watching TV. He's in the dining room on the computer saying he's in meetings or whatever, but he's also like texting or doing whatever he's doing. And he'd be there for hours. He would never just come there and watch TV with me, you know, or just have a conversation. And then when he was done, let's say it was 8, 9 o'clock or whatever the case may be, he would go upstairs. And I would think he's going to go upstairs, take a shower, what have you. And it'd be like maybe 30 minutes later, 40 minutes later. I'm like, what's going on? And he's in the bed sleeping. Like, you don't even say, I'm going to bed, good night, nothing. You know, and after a while, you know, it's very, you get used to it. How sad is that you get used to it? I got used to being treated that way. You know, and towards the end of the marriage, I definitely started to despise him. And when you're like that, that's bad, you know. It's like, I didn't care if he didn't talk to me anymore, didn't say anything. I actually liked it like that because we didn't argue, you know, and that's just sad. It's sad. All right, let me go inside and get this dog food and get this over with, and then I'll be back. I don't know if I told you that in this plaza, they're building a Bath and Body Works, and it looks like it's almost done because it did say fall of 2024. Is it open? I think it's open. Oh, guys, I'm going to be in trouble. I think it's open. I think I see people shopping. I am going to be in trouble. They have a Sephora in here now. And like in the Kohl's, they have a Skechers, which I still haven't went. Let me show you the little plaza here. It's a nice little plaza. Look. Oh, okay, so over here you have your Staples. Then you have your Fun City, Action Park, Old Navy, Ross. You know, ShopRite is the one all the way down there. Of course, that's PetSmart. But you have this, you have, I don't know what a Rally House is. You have a Famous Footwear, you have like Skechers, Five Below, all of that down there. And then Target's all the way at the end. But and then there's a Kohl's too, which has a Sephora in it. But I'm in trouble. I think they're open. Let's go look. Oh my God, I am gonna go broke. And so, now I don't have to go to the mall. It's open. No, it's locked. Okay, so it's not, but look at it. It's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, so that was the lady that worked there. Oh, I'm so excited, look. Okay, there's the schedule. Oh. I'm so excited. You just don't know. I love my candles. Remember I said when I was married, when my husband met me, I was living in the projects, no lie, okay? And when he met me, I always had candles. I used to have those plug-ins, you know. Like when you were in my house, you wouldn't think, this is the projects, you know. Because there's a stereotype. You think in the projects it's all, no, it was nice in there. And it always smelled good. I mean, when I remember when I met my stepdaughter, and the first thing she was like, Miss Ann, your house always smells so good. But, you know, it was never a problem. Then we get married and stuff, all of a sudden he has allergies and stuff. Now, I'm not saying he didn't, but so if I lit a candle, he would blow it out. So I couldn't have all of that stuff. If I had the smelly good lotion on and all that, you know, it was a problem. And so I couldn't be me. And now it's like, it feels good that I can like get my candles. I can wear nice things. I can smell good when I go to bed, even if it's just for me. You know what I mean? Like that type, it's like I can be me again. And I think when somebody tries to change you, you start becoming depressed or even maybe angry, or I don't know the right word. It's like I said, you start despising that person. And I think that's why I was falling in like a depression a lot of our marriage, because I couldn't be me. I'm a people person. I like to get out. Even if the weather's nice right now, if we just sat in 2 chairs and just sat outside and talked, or even we didn't talk, we're both on our phones or what have you, but we were just sitting together. Hello. I don't know who that was. So they just stopped and waved at me. But you know what I mean? So I don't know who that was. It was a girl, but I don't know. But anyway, oh, look at these pretty flowers. Look at this. Anyway, let me go in here and get my stuff. Get the, what you call it? Get the dog food. See, right in here, see that table right there? I'll turn it around. That's where I would find like all the 50% off stuff and the dog bones. Like they get you as soon as you walk in. Let me show you. So you see as soon as you walk in, they have the stuff right here, but like right here, I'm not gonna get it. But this is what I used to buy, the Canaday. But right here, puppy green free, it's 50% off, so it was $74. So what would it be like? 40 bucks, 30 something dollars. A lot of times, oh, no rawhide. See, that's what I thought I got the dogs last time at Walmart, but they were rawhide. So I'm gonna get this because that's probably regular $81.81 for $7.57. Oh, it's salmon aisle. I can't get it because Nala's allergic to salmon. Any fish. Dang it. All right, let me look through this. I have no business doing this, and I'll be back. Okay, so let me give you an example of what I found. So this is regular $58.44, but it's on clearance for $67. And I looked at the expiration date, and it's still good. So I got 3 of them. I had to look because, you know, I can't get salmon because of Nala, because in case one of them drops it, then Nala gets it. Because, you know, they all fight over each other's stuff. They think something's better. And then I got these. These were on sale for $6.90 something. These are barbecue bully roll. I guess pork. Rawhide alternative. But yeah, I thought, because see how I buy these but it says no rawhide? When I was at Walmart, I thought I got that, but they were rawhide. I never give my dogs rawhide. All right, lamb and rice formula. All right, let me get their dog food and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm looking for my hand sanitizer. Okay. I don't know. I filmed a lot the cats and different things, but I don't know like if how much music is in there, if it'll be copyrighted. Hold on a second. I need to put a little more on. And so you'll already know by now. I had already put it in. I might have to put like music in the background, and that's because like, you know, I'll get copyrighted. So, all right. So I got these. So these were regular $17.99, and I got it for $6.97. It's a 3-pack. You know, always got to get 3 because I have 3 dogs. So it's a rawhide alternative. So it's not rawhide. And then I got 2 of these, and I got a smaller one. So this was regular $58.44, and I got it for $7.67. And the same thing, $7.67. And then I got like a small one because that's all they had. The other ones were all salmon. All the big ones. I'm like, dang. A lot of people probably don't buy anything fish for their dog, you know. Where the hell? Oh, here it is. So I had to get a little small one. This one was regular $55.60, and I got it for $4.17. But how? Wow, this is only $3 difference. That's weird. That's suspicious.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
I can't help it. I spoon my dogs. I can't help it. Like, I literally make my dogs homemade treats. I think one time I filmed it. I know you guys asked me, but I think I filmed it. This is when I was like new to filming, like the vlog style and stuff. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description box or something. But I do. I make their homemade treats. I spoil them. They have their own blankets. I can't help it. You know? I'm like, wait till I become a grandmom. You know? But yes, I'm gonna get out of here. Well, off of here. I'm gonna just go home. Hopefully everything's settled down. It's 5:46. Dinner should be almost done. Or I'm not hungry, but I mean, you know, I know that they'll settle down. But it was like chaos. You know, I'm like, I'm getting out of here. Which we need a dog food anyway. I think they had enough for today and tomorrow, and you know, so I had to get some. I didn't realize they were that low. So that is that. All right, guys, please thumbs up this video. It really does help me out. Or thumbs it down. That helps me out as well. Make sure you leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. That really does help out with engagement. I tell you guys all the time, the more engagement that you give anybody that you watch, really does help out their channel. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. Never let somebody take you out of your character. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, bye, guys. Get it on till the early morning.